Show and tell. Hi guys, I'm Judy, and today I'm going to be watching One Piece episodes 648, 649, and 650. Woo! In the last episode, we found out that the puppets were real. I think maybe that was the episode for that. But anyway, yeah, that's a big deal. Also, the Tontara people are going to wage an attack on the factory that is underneath the Colosseum. But also some people are convening. Some people are headed to this factory. The others are convening at Flower Garden or something like that. So I'm assuming it's going to get all connected, right? We're going to wage united attack. I'm hoping. And Luffy is fighting Jinzhao and Scone Great or something. I don't know. It's the last opponent that he has on this round. Let's get into this episode. Usolando. Let's see, Usolando. Yeah, things are happening above ground. Yeah, they're all looking up to you. Better not disappoint them, Usolando. Well, hopefully they have a good plan. Oh, wow. Okay, wow. That's very advanced. Good job, you guys. Okay, but how are you gonna get there? Okay. Yeah, how are you getting there? Oh, the bugs talk. Okay, I was what? Oh, bug for. Oh, I see. So they're half bug, half human, sort of. So, yeah. I guess they kind of liaison between them. Linear foxes. Okay. I guess they're big enough? Yep, definitely. That's for 20 people? I feel like that's for more. That's nice. Oh, you like that. That's pretty cool. I mean, the things that they built here, that's pretty impressive. Who's up? Okay. Tell us about it. 900 years ago? How old is the Flamingo to everything? If they have like this system underground. He's a commander, okay. Yeah. Yes. And he's on his way too. Here, eventually. Probably will come at the end of the battle. I don't know what to tell you. Oh, he's already here! Amazing! Amazing. Sunlander? Who's Sunlander? Who's Sunlando? Yeah, what about the ship? Yeah, well, you're a little late for that. Sunlando. I'm trying to make sense of this. Hit him in the balls! In the balls! I guess you can armaments protect your balls. Woohoo! Whoa! Ooh. Ooh. Burgess. You're gonna find him eventually if we don't start the attack before that and it somehow I mean, stops the tournament. How are you doing, Law? Not looking great. So wait, I want to hear the story about Doflamingo 900 years ago. 900 years ago? So maybe he's one of the founders. I don't know. I don't know. Or a sad little ship. Okay. Oh no. Okay, yeah. That's a problem. The dripping clogs. Oh, that's terrible. Okay, we need Zora. We definitely need Zora. Oh my god, you're so annoying. Just kill her. Well, look what you did to our ship! Come on, Zora, come on. I mean, I don't know. Maybe we can figure out something. You don't know who it is! Yeah, I was like, what? Oh, okay. He doesn't care, he just said that. Poor Law. What? Yeah, everything's bad. Oh. It does seem pretty desperate at the moment. The ones who can least help him, actually. No one has died. I mean, maybe they did, I don't know. But I doubt it. I mean, you have healers there. They seem to be healing people as much as they can. I don't know. Well, yeah, it does seem, I mean, Law is with his back to the wall, basically. So, he doesn't have a lot of anything to say right now. But if Zora helps with the ship, if that's actually going to happen anytime soon, though, he has to get there. I don't know if that's going to happen. Are they close? I don't know. And then they can actually have, I don't know. I don't know what they're doing, but we'll see. And Doflamingo is really intriguing to me now that we heard that, I mean, that they had business with him 900 years ago. Like, the business with him started 900 years ago. I'm just wondering, also, how old are they? Like, this old guy, how many years do they live in general? Like, are they talking about, like, history? Like, I mean, obviously they're talking about history, but, like, their ancestors? And then, do they somehow mean Doflamingo's ancestors? Or has he actually been alive for 900 years at least? Not clear on that, and I'm very intrigued by that. And also, I don't remember how long ago the 100-year gap happened. Like the blank period. Like, when did the world governments took over? I don't remember. Like, were established and made all the whatever and took over the world. So I wonder, I mean, Doflamingo definitely has some ties with a very, like, the world government at the very least. I just edited, like, an episode where we see him when he took care of Moria, you know, and then he lied to people in the government about that because he got, like, some, I don't know if orders, but he was obviously doing something, you know, he was obviously dealing with some people who were, like, of law higher authority. So, yeah, I mean, we have had clues that he was definitely, like, not like the rest of them. He had connections, very high connections, and not even, like, I don't know, like, he himself seems to have come from something pretty, like, I don't know, either he's a celestial dragon or, I mean, I don't know what more he can be. A founder. I don't know, it's crazy. I definitely want to find out. I want to hear what this Tontata dude has to tell us about him. So it's very intriguing. Let's get into the next episode. Who's Sunland? For God's sake. Luffyland, Zorland, Namiland, Sanji. Why did I forget? I don't know. Because they said the whole name, Lando. And then with Sanji, they just shortened it. Of course, it's Sanji. Okay. Episode 649. Let's get into it. Oh god, we're focusing on them again. I want to know more about Doflamingo. Oh my god. Fine. I'll just have to muster my patience. Okay. Okay. Yeah, we see these like impact waves or whatever they are. A lot. Okay. You can, you know, meet him beat by beat with his own power. Okay. Yeah, go Lucy! No. We don't want that. High praise. You're strong. You used to be stronger? Okay, as far as you're concerned. You had a drill in your head before? Yeah, we can't. We don't actually really care that much, I don't think. I mean, you keep talking about it, so just fucking say what it is. Sure. Whatever. Okay. Let's hear it. Let's see you with the drill on your head. Is it ice or is it diamond or is it? I don't know. What is it? Yeah, maybe it's not regular ice at the very least. But he can with his drill head. You have a pattern of a devil fruit on your bandana. That's one impressive spike. Open sesame. Okay. Like, how did the treasure get there? Okay. Oh yeah, you put it. Yeah, it makes it like it felt exactly like he was the only one who had access. And then Garp somehow did and broke your drill off. Your beard is a lot less impressive here. Okay, and then his fist proved stronger than the drill. I mean, if that's the case, then you have nothing to complain about, though. I mean, it's the same effect that we saw during the fight with you, the Luffy, so yeah, it broke him. Go Garp! You have no one to blame but yourself. You took on the challenge, you lost. That's why he has this weird bump. Yeah, you can definitely have an identity crisis over that. I get that. I still don't fucking care. So I mean, no one can do anything about the treasure anymore. Unless I guess Garp could open it with his fist. Does it have to be pointed? The edge? Because it wasn't exactly a drill. He didn't like open it by spinning very hard, you know? So I don't think. It was more like a nail or something. It's like the show knows that we don't care about this, though. They had Luffy say that he doesn't care. Yeah, it sucks. It sucks, dude. Go cry to Garp about it. Go bother Dragon, then. I don't know. Do something else with yourself. That's so tragic. I mean, what are the spectators seeing right now? They're just talking. Do they hear it? Probably don't hear it. Start throwing tomatoes or something, dudes. Do something. Boo them, at the very least. You couldn't be more I mean, no, there are some similarities, but it definitely shows a different path for yourself. Sure. That's what every generation says about the newer generation. Oh, we don't like that guy. Take that back. I mean, he does spin here. I guess he can spin as a drill. Kind of reminds me, there was a top... In Hunter x Hunter, there was, like, in a tournament, there was a top dude, too. But I think he was actually using tops there. Okay. Woohoo! I hope it hurt. Well, are you gonna fall over? Come on. I guess not. We could hope. Shut up. You also said it was impossible to defeat your drill, and look at you now. So, we're not gonna take your word for anything. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. I mean, yeah, he was like, he's supposed to be biting himself. I don't know why this dude bit himself. Good for you. Honestly. Shut up! Okay. Hammer! I think. Oh, elephant gut. Elephant gut. Okay. Time to be defeated by the next generation, or even like the third generation over. Whatever. Come on! Ha ha ha! Oh! What? Did Luffy create the drill? What? He like pushed it out of him? Put it back together, so now he's going to be grateful or something? And he fell into the water, so that's over for him, but now he's going to be grateful. Good job, Luffy. Where are all the fish? We're supposed to kill you. Yeah, I guess out of the ring is what you call that. Kind of under the ring or something. You, everything irritates you. What is your problem? Why does everyone have a problem with Luffy? And now Bargus knows it's him too. Yeah, you did. You get it. I don't know how dumb you need to be in order to not get it. Okay. Again, maybe it's not that well known what Luffy can actually do with his rubber. You know, people see it and they don't recognize that it's rubber. His attacks, I guess. Okay, that story was very touching to the heart. Really, it was. I was so... I mean, sure, we got some closure for that. I mean, I hope Chinzhou is going to be, you know, like, is going to give thanks to Luffy and his grandchildren until the end of time for this. And yeah, and I mean, that was the episode. I really wanted to know more about Doflamingo, but I guess we'll have to wait maybe next episode. There's so much lore to explore, and then we get a story about this drill dude. I mean, sure, fair enough. Maybe it will come around again. That would be cool, sure. The way that you talked about how they all suck, this generation, and that only Blackbeard has any hope of like surpassing Roger. I guess it's like no. No, Whitebeard himself said that he wasn't the one Roger was waiting for. I mean, of course, it doesn't mean anything. I mean, no, it means something, for sure. But it's like Blackbeard, obviously, is gonna do his thing. And I'm sure he'll reach pretty far, you know. But still, very very insulting to say that to the guy whose brother he killed. Anyway, it's fine. Actions speak louder than words. We'll see. And this guy, I mean, this Jinzhao guy, I'm sorry. Your word has not meant much. Like, I mean, you were just kind of trash talking. So, we're not going to take your word for anything, really. Anyway, so I guess the attack is yet to come. I wonder if it's going to happen now or if it's like what, before, you know, we continue with this tournament or what. And also the ship we're worried about, and also Law we're worried about. We'll see how it all comes together. Let's get into the next episode, 650. Let's do it. Woo! Oh god, I didn't change, did I? I didn't change it. Oh my god. The horror. Oh, sorry. Okay, then I guess it's Block D now. Let's do the attack already. This guy. Lucy! I love it that he's everyone's favorite. Of course he is. Cavendish, honestly. Where are the guards? Where are the guards? Why are they never showing up? Who couldn't even... That's how you know him? That's so sad. Okay, defending Luffy's honor, I guess? What are you up to? I'm sure that's not... I'm not sure. Okay, we have a fan. Okay, you were there. Yeah, you did. Yeah, you did. And then he also said, sorry, I'm dead. But okay. You were there. Okay, dude. Yeah, his dad saved his butt. So it was his dad's doing. I guess he just controls the weather. But I don't know. Or creates storms or something at the very least. I'm very touched to know that you were touched, dude. Okay. Okay. You have their posters? Where are you? Okay. That's great. That's very heartwarming. Okay. You're so ridiculous. Cabbage. You tell him, Luffy. It's not fair. I like this guy. This guy. Head over heels. More than even Hancock, I feel. What now? He gave you back your... I was gonna say something. Thank you? It better be thank you. The guards are really incompetent. Where are they? Thank you. Oh my god, this is hilarious. Seriously. It's almost like you're famous or something. Most of them want to kiss your feet or something, but yeah. Oh no. Why would you want to trust him? Okay. We have a lot of, you know, brewing feelings for you, dude. Not even brewing, they're already brewed. Oh no, this is the last thing that's going to happen. Not you. Oh my god. Yeah, like, you know, if it goes to anyone else, it'll be better than this. I mean, it's probably going to be a very hard battle, but I really hope we're going to kick his ass. If we ever get to find him, actually. We wish we didn't. That's disturbing. What? Yeah, except the samurai that you met actually did get hungry. It was just lying. Yeah, to fight against Doflamingo, but I don't think this was her intention. Was it her intention? Really? Really? Damn, okay, okay. I mean, obviously we know that she's probably desperate and stuff. But interesting, I didn't think she actually meant that. Exactly. You shouldn't be nice to him. You're all in terrible condition. Oh, that's horrible. I wonder about Rebecca's story about her mom. Was she hanged or something? I don't know. She was like upside down. Yeah, but when? Do you know when that's supposed to happen? Is he her father or something? I don't know. Maybe not. Like, why was he there with her when she was a child? Yeah, I wonder about her, like what exactly happened to her. It seemed like she lost her mom. They were very poor, and then she lost her mom, and I'm sure that is somehow tied up with Doflamingo and what he did to this country. And then they protested against him, and then they were made into gladiators that have to fight for their life for 1,000 times. Wow. I wonder who the soldier toy is. I wonder if he knows her, like he knew her from before or not. Because okay, it could be, the point is that she doesn't remember, so we don't know. Like, in her memories, we can't tell if he was there at any point. She did know him when she was very young, though, it seems. And it's been 10 years, so I guess 10 years makes sense, yeah. I would assume she's like 17 or something at this point, maybe. And then she was like 7, something like that. Yeah, I wonder if he's like her father or something. That would be great for her to actually have someone from her family return to her when we undo whatever it is that's been going on in this place, hopefully, if we can manage that. And okay, she wants to protect the soldier by, I don't know, does she know exactly when the attack's supposed to happen? Like, she thinks that before the attack will happen, she will have time to win the flare fruit. I just assumed the attack was going to happen any minute now, sort of. And that they would stop the tournament. Like in the middle. But I don't know exactly. We'll see if we're going to get to like focus on like Block D fighting each other and seeing, I guess, Rebecca do the best she can. I somehow get the feeling she won't though win, but I don't know. Maybe she will. But in any case, like, Luffy's heard her story, and I wonder, it feels to me like, Luffy doesn't want anyone to have the flare fruit that he hasn't chosen, but maybe, I don't see Rebecca being able to defeat Doflamingo with the flare fruit even. But I can kind of see Luffy giving it to someone that he feels for, even if, so I don't know exactly how it's going to go. If we ever, obviously this is all a trap, so if we ever do get the flare fruit, then we'll see what Luffy does with it. Because I just kind of don't see him giving it to anyone in the crew. Like, I don't think those who don't have a devil fruit would want that. They have their own thing, kind of. So I wonder who is going to give it to. And Burgess, whatever. That's, yeah. If anything, he's the last person who's going to get it. Let's make sure of that. Thank you very much. And then we also had the little part with what's his name? Bartolomeo being a Luffy fan through and through. It took more of a really fanboy turn here in this episode. Like, he was like stuttering, blushing. It was really funny. And yeah, I'm just like really intrigued by what's going on. The story of these people. Exactly. Rebecca in particular, I guess. The soldier in particular. The Tontata connection with the Doflamingo that's dated 900 years ago. I need to know what that is all about. Okay. This episodes 651, 652, and 653. Let's get into this episode. Yeah. They are humans. Like a father, yes. Maybe he's an actual father. Yeah, it's your turn now. Did she never fight before? Or at least, she's not injured. Maybe these people fought like recently. No, you're not. You look so generic. Is this the flower garden or something? Flower hill? That they're meeting in or something? Another story with a daughter and a mother who eventually, no, a daughter who loses her mother. This is the previous king? Oh, because Doflamingo probably controlled him. Not good things. Oh, maybe it wasn't an actual father. Maybe it was just a friend of the family. Maybe this is the soldier toy. Oh. Yeah, he was created here, I think. I think it was probably the same soldier. It's interesting that Doflamingo has the power to control people like puppets, and then we have someone with the power to turn them into actual puppets. I think, I'm assuming. Was that Diamante, the face that we saw there? Oh, she was caught. It's a soldier toy? I'm assuming. Toy soldier, why do I keep mixing up the name? I don't know. He's that big? Yeah, she feels guilty for her mother dying too. So she can't eat anymore, which is horrible. So did she eat or not? Oh, she did it. Yeah, and you had nothing to do with that, right? She's connected to royalty. What is this even doing? This piece of... Yeah, he kept protecting her. You're doing your best, dude. Appreciate the effort. Yeah. Like, he doesn't jump. And I think he should jump if he has one leg. Like, there's nothing to balance himself on. It's something over. And now he's bandaged. Okay. She really loved it. Okay. Now what? Okay. Like they robbed the place? Oh, they took her. Assholes. Couldn't be there to protect her all the time. Let's go, soldier! Toy soldier! Toy soldier! Is he made of steel or something too?
私いつか兵隊さんと同じ家に暮らしたいな。お母様が人を傷つけちゃダメだって。お前が傷つかない方法を教えるのだ。さあ。
I'm sorry. But honestly, this is the reality.
もうやだ。
腰を入れて。今日から毎日稽古を続ける。
Okay, that's how she got her training. Now she's going to use it to protect him. But then she got caught, right? Eventually, I guess, because she became a gladiator. You're not taking your shield with you? Yeah, so she's somehow connected. You know, the announcer or whatever he is. Give her such an introduction and everybody hates her. He's the former king. The guy who fought. Now I'm wondering, is he the father of her father or the father of her mother? Because her mother and her were just kind of like picking flowers and having to sell them to survive. Like away from the... It seems weird that there was this disconnect. It almost feels like maybe it was the father of her father and then there was like... And they moved away or something. Maybe they didn't want to have a connection with the king. Maybe to protect themselves or something. I mean, that's weird, because if, like, the grandfather is your... I mean, if your grandfather is the king, wouldn't that make you a princess in some way? Because, I mean, from what we saw when the palace burned, they were, like, far away, and they were like, talking... I mean, the mom said, like, what's happening to this kingdom? Like, she was kind of disconnected from it, it felt like. So maybe she, like, chose to stay like, to take her daughter away from that life. Maybe she didn't want any part in it. But they still lived in the kingdom. And then I'm sure the grandfather was forced to do things he didn't want to do by Doflamingo, so he could take over and everyone would hooray for him, except, you know, those who were actually hurt by this change, who are being chased now. I mean, I guess it's mostly her and her mother. But if her mother wasn't actually... I mean, I'm not sure if her mother was the daughter. Because if she wasn't, then would they chase her because she was married... Or not married, I don't know if she was married or not. Because she had a daughter with the son of the king? Maybe. They would probably want to be Thor about it, so it makes sense that they would go after her. Except it's not really her blood, but she's connected enough to it, I guess. I mean, honestly, Oda really loves his tragic backstories with women in particular, I think, to be about lost mothers and father figures in some way or another. Like, I think like the men's backstories have been a little more diverse. I mean, I don't know. Like, I don't know if it actually bothers me. It's just like something that I noticed. So it was interesting how, I mean, it was kind of to create this kind of, I guess, like contrast between how the viewer thought she was going to be accepted by the audience and how the audience actually reacted to her. But, like, you know, the announcer was like, I mean, I don't know if it was trying to be ironic, because he was kind of saying like, oh, she's the most beautiful gladiator here, and she, you know, there's no one like her who can heat things up or something like that. And it sounded like positive, well, you know, as positive as something like this can be. And then it turned out that everyone hated her for her bloodline. Definitely tragic. I'm sure, like, I mean, obviously we need to uncover what it is Doflamingo's doing. Also, I'm not clear exactly what the point is of turning people into puppets, like, except to, I guess, create this discord within the kingdom, to have people, like, I mean, you have puppets and toys or whatever, and they befriend each other, but then they can't really spend all of their time together with each other, and they don't even remember who these toys are, so it, like, creates this distance. So in some way, I guess it's Doflamingo's way of, like, controlling their lives. But I don't know who they choose to become. I mean, it's just random. Maybe it's I'm not sure. Maybe it's Diamante who turns people into puppets. I'm not sure. I mean, I don't know if he just does it randomly when someone pisses him off, or if there's more, like, if it's someone who broke the law or something, they just turn them into a puppet. It's just strange, this whole deal of, like, oh, they remembered they were human once. I guess maybe to make them despair? I don't know. Like, they remember they were human once. Their humans don't remember that they ever were in their lives. But they can still spend time together. And then if they tell something, if they try to say, you know, what's going on, like, the truth about who they are, they get scrapped. So they learn not to say anything, just so they can spend time with their families and stuff. But they can't really tell them who they are. Yeah, there's something like, it's like you control them, but you know, those who have their memories erased don't even know what's really going on, and those who don't, like, can say anything. So it's like you control them, but it's kind of subtle, because it's never like they can't talk about it or anything. So, like, you know, people don't even know that they're being controlled. So yeah, Doflamingo has to go down, clearly. But we have a lot, like, I mean, I don't know. I feel like we have his entire family that we have to deal with, probably, and this attack that's going to come. And I don't know when it's going to take place, but I feel like if it happens too early, then it might fail, and then Luffy will have to, like, continue the fighting for them or something like that, when eventually he comes up against Doflamingo. It's gonna be interesting when it comes to Law, though, because Law has this history with Doflamingo. Like, it would be kind of cathartic for him to be able to take him down, but I don't believe that will happen. Like, Luffy usually fights the big ones. Let's get into the next episode. Okay, I guess we're seeing it through then. The Block D fight. Possibly. We'll see. Wow. Hate her so much for, I mean, I understand that they've been wronged by her grandfather, as far as they know. Like, terribly wronged. But I hate her so much for something, as far as they know, she had nothing to do with. Yeah, very parallel to what your fight with Chinzhou, yes. But it doesn't matter to them. Do you believe that her grandfather really did what he did? But they just don't blame Rebecca for it. And I mean, they don't like Doflamingo, so makes sense to side with, you know, Doflamingo's enemy, supposedly. Yeah, thank you for telling her. Cavendish? Why? Like, what's your motive here? Like, is he angry? Like, I'm trying to understand what he's angry about exactly. He just told you to shut the fuck up, didn't he? And now they heard you. Okay. Okay, he's not all bad. I could get behind that. I mean, like, he's a self-centered idiot, but not all the time. Okay. You tell them, Cavendish. You did. Yeah. I mean, I don't know what to make of it. I appreciate this though. But I'm okay with Luffy hating. I mean, obviously Luffy has every right to hate him. Okay. They're hurraying for him though. I don't think they really got a message. I don't think that's what he's thinking. Are you fucking idiot? You really are. You're supposed to keep those thoughts to yourself, dude. Abstention? Was it maybe the Navy dude that was sticking out? Slayman. Yeah, they haven't got anything. He's busy doing other stuff, but yeah. You go for it, girl. I do. So you are one of them? Pretending to be a pirate? Or being an actual pirate? I don't know. Whatever, like, I mean... Law. Yeah, I don't even know what he was buying time for, honestly. He's not smiling. Is he afraid of Kaido though? I mean... Oh. Fujitora. Yeah. Excuse me? Heavenly demon. Okay. Yes, I guess. Wait, so Fujitora was never going against Doflamingo? Like, did he always know? Or he was, like, informed on who he was? Yeah. Did Zora leave? Yet, or not? To the ship? Yeah! Wait, but I need to hear the story about the 900 years ago. So did you actually see him do stuff? I hope so. I mean, with the straw hats, yes, you do. Hopefully even more than a chance. Oh, look. Spiral eyebrows land. I guess that was what Law was saving time for, like buying time for. Yeah, she also probably seems like the weakest one there. Let's see her. Okay. Ooh, okay. Nice. Fuck you. No, you don't want to. You don't get to decide. Yeah, she found a way to do it without actually hurting them. They're hurting themselves, pretty much. I mean, the fish was still gonna hurt them, but... Well, it's good enough, so... I mean, hopefully. Yeah, they're hurting each other. In her place. Oh, okay. She ate herself this time. Yeah, good job, girl. Go, girl! Okay, well. I mean, I guess that's just her way of fighting. I don't know if like they just haven't seen it before. I guess they never fought her. Obviously, most people, I guess, don't fight twice here, except for the gladiators or something. Like, her style mostly relies on like just being fast and nimble and kind of using the momentum of her opponents against them, so that they end up attacking each other, which is like kind of the best approach you could take when you have a lot of opponents attacking you at once. So you're like, okay, I'm just going to use you against each other, which is smart, but I'm sure, I mean, sadly, that she won't be able to keep that up for long. I mean, the thing about her is that we haven't seen her, like, she's not injured like the rest of them, but I don't know if that means that she doesn't get, like, she hasn't sustained, like that she's good enough to have not sustained any such injuries, or it just like hasn't been that long since they fought or something. And for her, it's just like, you know, she's kind of recovered by now, but she gets injured a lot. I mean, you would kind of assume she would get injured pretty easily. Not easily, but like if she has to fight all the time, that she would get injured pretty often. Especially when people hate her in particular and gang up on her. So, I mean, she is very good at, you know, at evading them and you know, throwing them into the water and stuff, but I don't believe that she can, you know, keep that up. You know, it just, the story just feels like, you know, at some point she's going to get hurt. So we'll see how that goes. Cavendish kind of, you know, managed to, I mean, I won't say like redeem himself completely because he's still clearly an idiot, but again, everyone in One Piece has like this idiotic side to them. So, I mean, if like the other side is that, you know, is that when it comes down to it, he's able to stand up for someone who's being jeered by the crowd. Like, I mean, you know, it kind of makes sense because he's like so, like, it's so important to him to be acknowledged by the crowd, to be hailed by everyone and praised and stuff. So it makes sense in some way that he would especially abhor jeering, you know, like the opposite of that. So, but he's able to like see it turned on someone else, and he can't, you know, he actually does something about it, you know, like at least, you know, kind of puts them on the spot. of course, it doesn't go very far because, like, they immediately change their minds, supposedly. They're like, oh, yeah, Cavendish, whatever you say, blah, blah, blah. And he doesn't care that much. It doesn't mean anything. And, like, he cares more about how much they, look up to him and, like, praise him than how much they actually listen to his words and internalize what he just told them. But, okay. The other guy in the ring who was like, yeah, I get you, you're angry that they change their minds so easily and they don't mean anything, like they don't mean it at all. I was with that guy. Yeah. Oh well. So I mean, again, it doesn't redeem him completely. It still seems like his idiocy is much higher level. His self-centeredness, his need for approval from, his need for fame is more important to him, but there's still, something in there. Like Luffy said it pretty much like, oh, okay, he was decent. He was able to say the right thing, but I still don't like him. So I'm like, okay, I mean, I don't know if I actively don't like him. I just think it's stupid for the most part. But Luffy has every right not to like him. I mean, he's, obviously. I was just wondering if, like, those, like, the other gladiators who, like, who are there because they protested against, Doflamingo and stuff, if they realize the truth. Because, I mean, like, the toy soldier, said, oh, like, was it 10 years ago, right? I saw Doflamingo take over this kingdom by force, with violence and stuff. So he actually saw with his own eyes. I guess he really, and they said that he was wrongly accused or something, the previous king, Rebecca's grandfather. So they know the truth. I'm wondering if it's also, like, part of this whole, they remember, but the other people don't remember, like, or if it's just that they saw something. If the toy soldier really is the soldier that we saw that was trying to protect Rebecca's mother and her, then I guess he was, like, there to see it. I guess he was like a soldier fighting and he saw what they did or something. And maybe the ordinary people just didn't get to see it for themselves. So they know Doflamingo is up to no good. I don't know if they realize that he made the king, probably, I'm assuming, forced the king to act violently against people or something, to do what he did. But if they said that he was falsely accused and stuff, then maybe they do realize. I mean, and they have all that information. I would assume they know what Doflamingo's power can do, obviously, and they figured out that he probably, controlled the king and made him do all those things. So they know the truth. The gladiators, I'm not sure if they know. It seems like they just, like, they realize that Rebecca isn't to blame for what her grandfather did, and also, I mean, she's on their side. I mean, she's fighting Doflamingo, and they want to also fight Doflamingo to get rid of him. So, yeah, I guess that's all they need to know. But they're, at the very least, they're not blinded by hatred for, like the rest of the people for what the grandfather did. What else did we have? Okay, Zoro's on the way to the ship. The ship is on the way to Greenbit, where Law is. So, I mean, again, I don't know what Law was buying time for. He did try to make contact with the ship, so I guess he was hoping that they would come there to help him out. But, I mean, as we know, like, this Diola took over the ship. So they're heading to Greenbeat. I don't even know why they're heading there. Doflamingo wanted them to. I don't know. But anyway, they're heading there, but it's not supposed to be to help Law. Except now that Zoro and Sanji are going to also go with them, I'm assuming. And they are the ones who can probably help Law. So he really needs the help. So you better get there quick. And then with Fujitora, I was, like, confused. Because, like, last time that we saw them fight, it was an impasse between the three of them. It seemed like Fujitora was, like, he wanted to capture both of them or something, to arrest both of them. Don't remember exactly what he said to Doflamingo. He asked Law if he was, allied with Luffy or Luffy was just a subordinate, in order to decide if to arrest him or not. But with Doflamingo, at least I got the sense that he Like, he said something about him being a pirate, no? Like, I got the sense that he wasn't, that he was also trying to arrest him or something. Like, I mean, I kind of just told him that, you know, that, oh, that actually, you know, Doflamingo didn't resign from the, you know, warlords and they've been lied to and stuff. But it seemed he wasn't exactly, I guess they were just kind of trying to keep it vague, like what he was going to do about Doflamingo, and I somehow got the sense that he might try to arrest Doflamingo too or something. But anyway, at this point, it's not the case. Like, I don't know if he knew who Doflamingo was before. It doesn't seem so. But at this point, he does know. Because at this point, he called him Heavenly Demon. So, like, I think that means that someone told him. Or like, he got some orders or got some information that he shouldn't go after Doflamingo. And just focus on Law, I guess. Unless I'm misremembering and I don't know what. But I think there was, you know, I think he told Doflamingo something like, yeah, I don't really care who you are or something, like you're still a pirate or something like that. Maybe I'm wrong, I don't know. Anyway, now he's like, I mean, he stopped Doflamingo from killing Law because he was like, okay, I'm just here to arrest him, I'm not here to kill him. Which could be, yeah. I think I can interpret it in, like, he pretty much saved Law's life, obviously, but like he was doing it in a way that would seem like he's working with Doflamingo. And I mean, he kind of, not really, he's kind of opposing Doflamingo, but he's, you know, but he's like seeming to appear like he's respecting him or I don't know what, not going against him because he wants to, but because it's his orders or something, you know? What I'm trying to say? I'm not sure that I made myself clear, but basically, we don't know Fujitori's actual motives, or more than that, like his personal feelings about this. Like maybe he has to do, you know, what Doflamingo says at this point or something, but I don't know if he's happy about that, you know? Like, or at least he can't touch Doflamingo. He can't do anything about Doflamingo because he's one of the celestial dragons, I think. But he still doesn't love it, I think. But he has to go along with it. Interesting episode. I really want to find out more about Doflamingo. He was going to tell Law something. The Tontata people, like the elder of the Tontata, the king, I guess, he told Robin something already, but we haven't heard it. So, a lot of information to get eventually. Let's get into the next episode. Okay, so he has the hearts back now. That's problem. 800 years. Okay. And they said 900 years. Okay. I don't know. The world government? That was 800 years ago? Uh-huh. Yeah, that's where the celestial dragons came from. Oh, refuse. Okay. Oh, okay, that's interesting. Yeah, it was your family. Okay, so you came to reclaim your country. But you left. Your family left. So just, what? What a transition that was. Wow. What the hell is happening right now? Oh, you made friends. No, I think he's just trying to... No, I think he's just trying to distract her or something. Like, he's trying to, you know, gain her trust so he can betray her. What the fuck is happening? You guys. Uh-huh. Oh, is that what's gonna happen? I want to see it again to understand how it represents the tragedy of Dressrosa exactly. That they were abandoned by their original royal family. And then saved by it again. Okay, Zoro, where are you? How is Zoro supposed to get here anyway? Remove the seat then. Oh! Brooke, let's go! I can't believe art is being used as, like, you know, a bad thing. Woohoo! So that's it? She was thoroughly defeated? Okay. Oh, Zora's still here. Whatever. Okay, so Sanji's going instead. So go. I guess. You guys are so efficient. Yeah, because it's ongoing. I mean, maybe she knows the way to the underground something, no? I don't know. You also admire Zoro? Okay, you're going to let him in? I know. I'm with you, dude. Oh my god, I'm starting to like this dude too much. Okay. Why can't you do it? Yeah, why can't you do it, Nami? Do it already! Ugh. Okay, Sanji can get there because he can, you know... How do you call it? I forgot. Skywalk? I guess. Yeah, it's kind of an obvious name for it, I think. Come on, Sanji, come on, Sanji, come on, Sanji. Oh, wow. Oh, okay. She already did it. Okay. She turned the sea into... I don't even know. Art. Freaky, I guess. I don't even know what I'm saying. Oh, she turned herself. Okay, we'll think about it. Okay, I don't think they had much. I mean, they had very simple strategy, to be honest. Okay. It's frustrating. I get that. Oh, you have hair under there. Okay. That's a lot of hair. So what did you do to her? Like, why is she so against you? Hmm? That's handy. So, like, she also has, like, a physical view of things. And she can also look into people's minds. That's a pretty crazy power to have. Oh, she just swallows it? Damn. She turns it into something, into art. Oh, like an actual lighting. Oh boy. Good job, Brooke. Okay. She just has a lot of hands. Hopefully. Okay, let's see. I hope it does something. Ooh, all of her hands. Go, Brooke. I don't know. I hope it's gonna not be swallowed by her. That's a good reaction for us. Let's go! Okay, yeah! Good job. Okay, so maybe we won't need Sanji to come. No, here she is. But still, it was a good attempt. Yeah, Momonosuke, good job. Okay, they're taking care of her, it feels like. Okay, nice. I totally thought we would have to be saved by Sanji. Good job, you guys. Nice. Okay, Sanji, you kind of missed your rescue time limit, I guess. I don't know. So I don't know if you will meet up with them anyway, just to check that they're all right. I mean, they're still in the like, I guess in between Dressrosa and Grimbit, right? So I don't know if he will know how to find. I mean, Violet saw where it is, so he can find them. We'll see exactly what's going to happen, but I didn't expect. Honestly, I thought they would have to be saved by him, so that's pretty cool. To see them all working together, even in Momonosuke, like, you know, delivering the final blow. Nice job. So the Don Quixote family used to be the royal family of Dressrosa. That's the big secret, or something. And so Doflamingo felt like it was his right or something to take over. I mean, they left. So what did you want? Like, it's not like, I don't know, like you got deposed or something. Even if it is, I mean, even if your family was deposed, still, you know, that's how it works. But I mean, you just thought, okay, so he feels entitled to ruling this country, even though he's doing a terrible job, you know, pretty much tyrannizing them. But okay. I mean, growing up as a social dragon, I guess you would expect that much. That he would have this kind of attitude toward the people he rules over. Okay, yeah, we definitely want to free the people from the hold of, you know, the descendants of the world government, who we know for a fact are absolute dog shit of people. I mean, I think, I don't know. I'd like to think that not all the social dragons are that horrible. Like, as we saw, but so far we just met those horrible, like the horrible family that we met on Shaboria Archipelago and Doflamingo, who's, you know, we need to take down. I mean, it definitely seems like the one exception is you know, the Nefertiti family, like, you know, Vivi's family. But they, from the beginning, they, like, you know, separated themselves. And the rest of them, like, I don't know, it just feels like they raised all of them knowing that they're the best, they're above every other human. So, like, there's not a lot of hope that there's much to salvage in any of the celestial dragons, I guess. But I don't know. So far, we can say that they're not the greatest. That we kind of despise them. Honestly. But it's interesting. But I think that the most interesting thing is that, you know, we had like this representative of the social dragons in, I guess, that one family. You know, we met like the father, the daughter, and the son. The son is Charles, right? I don't remember the names of the others. Who were like, they were so stupid though. They were like so dumb. And then we have Doflamingo on the other hand, who's also, I guess, a social dragon, but he's like social dragon, but he's like so, he has a different energy about him. He's like so, he feels so in control. Like those others, I mean, I talked about this already. That's why I was so surprised that Doflamingo was one of them, because I was like, oh wow, we saw them and they were so stupid. You know, so like, I don't even know, like slow-witted it felt like, and just, you know, nothing. And Doflamingo has a lot of, like, he's a different person, like he's a different kind of person altogether. So I guess and like realizing that he's one of them makes you realize that, you know, not all of them are going to be the exact same. They could still all be terrible in their own way, but like, yeah, it's like, you know, it kind of like, I don't know, for me at least, open up this idea of like, okay, the social dragons, we don't know, like the fact that we met some of them doesn't mean that we know all of them, or like exactly how all of them would act. Like, the thing about Doflamingo is that he goes out and does things, and he's like, you know, and he hides the fact that he's a social dragon, or at least he did until now. And for the most, like, not a lot of people know this even now, you know, it's just that we found out now. But like, you know, and he's, you know, like he's Joker, or he's behind the scenes. I don't know, there's a lot more going on with him. Like Charles and his family, I would dismiss as like, sure, they have a lot of power, but they're incredibly stupid. At least that's how they came across. And Doflamingo is like the complete opposite of that, I feel like. Like he feels like a dangerous opponent, you know? Where the Charles family, they had the power on their side, but they were just punchable lumps of nothing. It feels like. So, yeah, it's interesting. And okay, I guess we're still on the way to Greenbit. I mean, Law did ask for help, so yeah, obviously for heading there. And I mean, I'm sure that's where Sanji can come in and I guess help. I don't know exactly what's gonna happen there, but okay. And then on the other hand, we have Zoro and Kinemon wanting to get to Luffy. Just not knowing how to do that. And then we had, you know, Bartolomeo drooling over Zoro. Okay, great. Maybe he could get them in. Maybe something will happen. I don't know. I don't know how, like, what to expect. Because, like, I don't really expect Sanji, you know, and the rest of the crew on the ship to be able to handle Doflamingo on their own, obviously. So we'll have to wait and see. So I hope you guys enjoyed this reaction. I will see you in the next one. Bye. Special thanks to my top Patreons: Betty and Tier, Andy Plays All Night, Terranor, Michael Gabriel, Shadows Moon, Marsh, and Stone Tree. And to the rest of my amazing Patreons, who without their support I would never be able to keep on doing this. Thank you so much.